What kind of equipment do you have? How are you embracing that? As a facility manager, that's something that should be important to me. Like if I'm thinking of my checklist manifesto, I'm thinking about my pilot's checklist, my building checklist. I'm a huge fan of the Western equipment. I love Western, which is made by Douglas Dynamics. I love it because it's made in the USA. I also want the best equipment for my truck. If I was to put a pusher box on a skid steer for a Home Depot, because that's kind of the analogy that we've been using here today, that pavement has contours to it. It's not perfectly level. Like this table we know is perfectly flat. But if we were to put that same sheet of asphalt next to it, it's going to have little divots, little potholes, little cracks, little inconsistencies, right? It's not poured perfectly straight. If I was to use a pusher box that was just a straight, non-articulating blade, then I would leave snow and ice in those divots, right? I may have plowed it clean, I may have scraped it clean, but there may be a residue of snow and ice that's left over on the parking lot. And what happens is that is a potential for a slip and fall. But when I use something like the pile driver from Western, which I love, it's a very heavy piece of equipment and it has that live trace edge. So that means that the blades are moving up and down, they're articulating, right? And that's picking up that snow, and that's giving me a perfectly clean pushing surface.